I'm going to
just plug my computer in. Hang on.
I'd like to welcome everybody. I'm calling you tonight from the UK. My name is Duncan Wood. Welcome to the Cloud Token presentation. If you've been involved in anything like myself and a lot of people on this call past with anything that has not been good, try and put that aside tonight. Keep an open mind. Take some notes. Focus on this, because I can honestly say I have never seen anything quite as amazing and transparent and brilliant as this system you're about to see tonight. I'm going to hand over the call to Tim Mandeville over in Australia. I'm going to let Tim tell you a little bit about himself and his background, but all I can tell you is you are about to see, especially for the new people, an amazing system tonight. If you have any questions, you can unmute yourself at the end of the call, or if you're really too embarrassed to ask the question, just type it into the chat and we will answer every call. So Tim, let me just make you the host. And welcome, Tim, out there in Australia.
Okay, thank you, Duncan. Sorry, just watching the last demise of Bitcoin before we retest our 9,400 level. Not long. Give it 48 hours and we'll be there. Yes, welcome everyone to Cloud Token. My name is Tim Mandeville. I've been around Bitcoin for 4.5 years, got involved in buying it well under $1,000, watched it rise up, rise down. I've been in multitude of opportunities, ICOs, lending platforms. Some have worked, others have failed. And as you will see when we run through the presentation, there are some reasons for those failures and some reasons why Cloud Token is so good. So I encourage you to make some notes for those of you that are new, and do your own due diligence on what I'm telling you. So go and check it out, and then get back to somebody if you want to find out a bit more. So let me just get this. Why is this not going up? It's being awkward today. Okay. Just bear with me, guys. That's it. Okay, so Cloud Token is a place where you can store your cryptocurrency. Very important for you to understand that word store, all right? If you are already involved in crypto, then you are, you have bought Bitcoin or some of the altcoins and you are storing them somewhere. You either store them on a ledger, you store them on a Trezor, or you keep them in an exchange. Okay, and all of those options pay you absolutely nothing to hold your tokens there, your coins. Okay, this is where Cloud Token comes into being, where you'll receive between 6 and 12% a month for holding those exact same tokens in our wallet. Okay, so I need you to start thinking about that as we go through the presentation. There's no buying of anything here. It's also a place where you can exchange your cryptocurrency. So we have something called Atomic Swap that enables you to change your coins as well. And it's a place where you can earn and receive our utility tokens for holding those coins, and a place where you can spend them. All right. I'll run through with you the origins of the Cloud Token, the benefits of our Jarvis trading bot and the unique things that that has. How you can accumulate your Cloud Tokens quickly, and also our current and future technology. Now, as I said to you, I've been around crypto for many years now, and I've been quite badly burned, to say the least, in some opportunities. And the reasons for that, when you look back on things, it's very easy to join the dots. Looking forward, it's always very hard and you have to hope. Well, hope is not a good word to use in crypto. You need to be a little bit more savvy than that. And in my trading, because I also trade on crypto exchanges, I have a trading plan and I follow my TA, I have entry and exit strategies, I have risk reward on the amount of leverage I'm prepared to put in per trade, all of those sort of things. And when I follow those properly, you don't get sort of wicked out or lose your money as often as if you're just going, oh, quick gamble on this at 100x or something else. All right. So what I did, I put together a set of rules for crypto, and Duncan and I have been following these, and so far we're in 3 projects, and all of them are flourishing very, very well, because we've stuck to the fact that if one of these things is not ticked, we are not getting involved. That's it. All right, because we're not prepared to risk. Why should you risk when you're putting your money into something? Unnecessarily anyway. So first thing, full visibility of the owners in the project that you're going to get involved in. If you cannot see who owns your company, do not get involved in it, because at some point they will shut their company down and run off with the money, and you do not know who they are or who to go after. Okay, so very, very, very important first rule. Second one, full visibility of the tech team. You need to know who is involved in this project and who they are. Full visibility of the project offering, what it is, how it's to be sold, how it's going to market, etc. What does the project have that can create mass adoption and guarantee its success? It's no good you going to the market wanting to sell a crypto umbrella or something, you know, because everybody's got umbrellas. It's nothing new, all right? You need to understand what might make your project succeed. Nowadays, if you invest in anything in crypto, you need to have full visibility of those funds on the blockchain, all right? There is no selling into what I call a shit coin first to then hold that coin in a project while they've run off with your Ethereum or your Bitcoin or anything else, okay? You need to have visibility of your funds when you invest. And then if you change your mind and you want out, you've got the ability to remove your funds immediately, all right? If all of those things are very hard, i.e. you can't check that your funds are in the project through the blockchain, or they're wanting to hold your money for 90 days before you can get anything out, those are massive alarm bells, all right? And at some point, you're going to get screwed, okay? Full access to remove your funds 24/7. If you want out, the company should let you out at any time of the night or day, all right? And you need access to remove your returns daily. If they're paying you daily, you need the ability to take them out daily, okay? All of those things. Proven track record of everybody involved in the project, massively important. These people need to have visible profiles on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and in the blockchain arena, if it's blockchain that you are investing in, okay? Value-added services and products, either established or about to be, that can generate additional revenues into the future. Most opportunities will not survive on being a one-trick pony, all right? Now, if all the criteria above is met, then your investment, whilst not guaranteed to be a success, it's certainly worth dipping your toe in, all right? Because you've got a lot of control here and a lot of ability to move out whenever you want, okay? Now, who's behind Cloud Token? This chap, Ronald I. Okay, now Ronald has got a rap sheet hugely long. He started developing things at the age of about 7. All right, he's got a LinkedIn profile of the last 25 years showing his capabilities in the mobile arena, in the credit card arena, in the development arena. He also last year won the Innovative Blockchain Project of the Year through the World Blockchain Forum. The World Blockchain Forum is the only place where you are going to bring a blockchain project into being, all right? They are based in about 6 or 7 different countries around the world, and if you want investment or visibility of something new, you do that through that organization and no one else, okay? And Ronald last year won the award for the best project of the year amongst all of those different countries. Okay, and what he developed was, or through his company Beta Systems, was fourth generation blockchain called Ori. And for those of you who don't understand the different types of generation of blockchain, you have Bitcoin, which is generation 1. Okay, it is completely and utterly useless as a form of transactional wealth, because it transacts at about 7 transactions per second. So if you had Bitcoin actually on your credit card and went down to buy a coffee, you would probably have to stand there for 3 hours waiting for your transaction to be approved on the network. All right. Second generation was brought out called Etherium, where they removed something called segregated witness, which was like the proof of work element from the miners, confirming the contract, you know, the peer-to-peer transaction that had taken place. And that transacted around 15 transactions per second. It was also the first time that smart contracts came into being. And 90% of the alternate coins on the blockchain are on the Ethereum network through their smart contract or ERC20 token. All right. Generation 3 came along, EOS, Cardano, XRP, Ripple. They can transact at a few thousand transactions per second, but still nowhere near enough to be mainstream transactional products. The main issue is something called scalability. All right. The more people that use those networks, the slower it transacts at. Okay. And there's nothing that they can ever do about it. So Ronald decided to develop something that would seem more logical, in that the more people that use his blockchain network, the faster it goes. That would make more sense, wouldn't it, if you wanted more people to use it and for it to be adopted as a payment method. So he developed fourth generation blockchain, where everybody that downloads the Cloud Token wallet onto their phone is actually downloading a node onto the network. And every 1,000 downloads enable us to transact at 22,500 transactions per second. All right. We have over 650,000 downloads now. We can do, I don't know, like 15 million transactions per second through our own network now. To put that into perspective, MasterCard and Visa's maximum transaction is around 600,000 per second. So they now look like a baby in nappies compared to what Ronald has developed. I also want to tell you that the end goal for Cloud Token and Beta and Ori is to be the world's largest mobile payment gateway. All right, that's what we have developed here. It is to create mass adoption and enable you, me, and everybody else to transact with ourselves without the use of our corrupt governments, without the use of our bank robbers, because we don't need them. And the only way the people can get back to being the people is to remove the people that prevent us from doing that and have our ability to transact and flourish between each other. Because as soon as you involve those other things, all the problems arise. All right. Also, in our third world areas, probably 90% of the people in third world countries don't have access to bank accounts, but they all have mobile phones. So again, very smart thinking in terms of where we're going. We will be bigger than PayPal and WeChat together. All right, that's where this system is going. At our launch, the official one was in May. I got involved right at the start. The first whisper of Cloud Token was on the 16th of April. And I did some due diligence for 3 or 4 days and got involved on the 20th. At our launch on May the 12th, we had several of our owners there and this man in the middle and Ronald, called Jim Rogers. For those of you who watch Bloomberg or you watch CNBC, this man is always appearing on it, okay? He's massively public, he's massively influential, and he has got hundreds of millions of dollars, all right? He has been behind Quantum Fund and the Soros Fund. He was the creator of Rogers International Commodities Index. So this man came to our launch. He spoke for an hour on blockchain, and about half of that time was about Cloud Token and what we have developed. Now, I just want you to ask yourself this. Why would a man who is massive public influence with hundreds of millions of dollars want to involve himself in a scam? Okay, no scam company in the world could pay Jim Rogers enough money to come and talk about their product. It just wouldn't happen because he has no need to. He does, however, have need to involve himself in great opportunities that he can see and understand. And that's what these people get excited about, all right? And you can watch this video. The video is on our Facebook pages, and you can go to the launch and listen to him talk. This is probably my favorite slide. Anybody who has been involved in crypto or investing in ICOs and white papers would have seen one of these squiggly lines. It's called a roadmap. And normally it's accomplished or accompanied by a PDF white paper that says, give us all these millions of dollars and we will build this product to this little roadmap, starting here and ending here, all right? And 9 times out of 10, none of that happens. What I'm going to show you today along this roadmap has already been developed, everything. We are not an ICO, okay? We're not an STO. Our company is fully established, all our products are there, all our contracts are in place. All we need is now the mass adoption, okay? And that's the phase that we're going into now. So our app launched in May, as you all know. In June, our Jarvis got upgraded somewhat with a new algorithm called Etherium. Our Jarvis AI trading bot is unique. It does triangular arbitrage. It's the only one that does. It's developed by Ronald, okay? That means that it can look on one exchange and look at a triple pair like Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Litecoin, and trade those simultaneously on one exchange with another, okay? And Etherium is looking at the algorithms that are going on in each exchange and telling Jarvis what to do, all right? So we have over 200 of those bots across 32 exchanges that are running and doing that. A trading bot is about as close to 100% security as you could ever want, all right? It doesn't make mistakes. It can only either buy at one price and sell at a profit, or sell and buy back, making a profit, okay? And it does that based on different prices instantaneously across multiple exchanges, all right? It doesn't make mistakes like human beings. We also have other projects coming in like HODL, like Friday for our whales. We've got Cloud Token version 2 being launched soon. That will be a completely new look wallet to what you see now. We have our office in KL opening and a big sort of celebratory opening party that will coincide with, I would imagine, Cloud Token 2, our banking license, our MLM license that we're applying for, and other launch of tie-up partners. We have our debit card. So we have a MasterCard agreement in place, and KYC is currently being done for the higher end people in the company at the moment, and that will gradually work its way down the levels. We have e-commerce opportunities with our merchant network. Okay, they've already signed one with Travelocity, where we get about a 30% discount, 10 of which is given to us and 20% goes into our ecosystem, into our reserve pool to give us more money. So lots of exciting things going on our roadmap. And as I said to you, all developed. So part of the ecosystem is the ability to earn. which our Jarvis does and our other projects, and the other part is the ability for you to spend, okay, because you've got to be able to spend your cloud tokens once you receive them. So how does it work for us? Well, very simply, again, you deposit your Bitcoin or crypto into the cloud token super wallet. No different to you holding it in your current exchange now. There's no purchases necessary for you unless you are buying crypto for the first time. You select projects and click Jarvis, agree to the terms and conditions, and your money is then looked after by Jarvis and its trading. You have full transparency of the accounts, as you will see in a minute, and access to move your funds off of there 24/7, okay? The funds are being traded on 32 crypto exchanges with 200 bots, all right? All of the exchanges are fully insured against hackers breaking onto the exchange and taking your coins, very important. Jarvis trades daily with the balances of all crypto coins loaded to it. It's around 250 million US dollars. So that's my Bitcoin, your Bitcoin, Duncan's, and everything else. It's all held there in various accounts in Binance, for example, and it's traded every single day, all right? Every day, that trading makes between $6 and $20 million, all right? And it goes into the reserve pool. This is not a paying Peter by robbing Paul, all right? We do not need new people to join. If you imagine that, let's say Jarvis stopped trading at 6 o'clock every morning and then started again at 6:01, it starts again at 6:01 with $250 million. It makes $20 million from that day. It puts it into the reserve pool and it pays us then with the money that it makes. It is not paying us from the coins that we deposit. Those coins are being used to trade with, and you have access to remove those 24/7 whenever you want. It's an ecosystem, not a Ponzi scheme. You will receive between 6 and 12% monthly bonus on your cloud tokens, all right? And they're paid to you every single day, all right? There are 4 payment times during the day, depending on when you actually set up Jarvis in the first point. Your price of the cloud token is derived from the amount of funds that we have in our reserve pool, multiplied by the number of cloud tokens that are in existence, okay? Currently, the price is, actually I need to change that, it's actually 48.4 cents now, which means that everybody who has a cloud token can exchange it at 48.4 cents, okay? That's how it works. Right, how has our token performed? Well, we launched on the 12th of May at 30 cents. We were 40 cents at the end of May. Come June, we hit 44. In July, we were 47, and August, we are now 48.4, all right? It's about a 63% increase in the tokens that they paid you. So what you need to also understand here is if you joined in May, Bitcoin was about $7,000. So your Bitcoin had also gone up to about $13,000, all right? So it had made about 70% in value. So you had 70% more money being traded by Jarvis because your Bitcoin had gone up in value. You'd receive, let's say, 10% every single month in tokens from May through to August. And on top of that, those tokens that you've received have gone up over 60%. So it's a 3-way method of you earning, okay? Very, very clever. Transparency, okay. This is one of our accounts in Binance, all right? In the month of July, we traded 111,500 Bitcoin. That's about 1.3 billion US dollars. And we had around 9,100 of yours and my Bitcoin in there, okay? We now have, well, it then went up to around 12,900 Bitcoin. And then with the demise of another wallet, people thought that Cloud Token might head in the same direction. So they took about 40 million out and it dropped to about 12,500 Bitcoin, okay? As I say, Ronald is massively transparent person. He shows us the balances of what are in our accounts at all times. You also cannot remove more than 500 Bitcoin at a time out of Binance on this account. So it would take him over 30 days to wipe all our funds out. And we would know about it within 24 hours because there would be these $500 transactions going on. All right. The next thing, well, how do we know that people can actually take money out? Well, to date, so far, people have taken out 147 million US dollars. Okay, that's right from here right through to here. All right, that's a lot of money showing you that our ecosystem is working. All right, at one point there was a lot of activity going on when Plus Token scammed all of its customers for $3 billion. People thought that Cloud Token would do the same, but then we're transparent and everything we have actually exists. Plus Token were not transparent because everything they had did not exist, which is why 4 of those questions right at the start were never answered, and I did not get involved in it in September last year because the writing was on the wall on what it was going to do. All right, so make sure when you look at companies, everything is there, especially when it comes to your money. Okay, that's what is most important. So what else do you have? Well, you can see the order history. Currently, you can watch some of the trading going on Binance. When Cloud 2 comes out, you'll be able to watch all of it, I believe Ronald says. The next thing is that you have visibility of your funds on the blockchain. Very important. So you can put your wallet address in on Blockchain Explorer or on Ethernet and see that you have Bitcoin in there at all times. All right. If you want out of Jarvis here, I've got 0.1, or it shows 0.1 Bitcoin in there. You swipe left, you put your PIN number and 2FA in, and your money is out. It takes less than 10 seconds for you to remove your funds at any time of the day or night if you want out. Okay. Very easy, very transparent. Atomic swap. Okay. This is in several stages. Atomic swap enables you to swap your coins inside the wallet for Tether at the moment. That's happened now in the Super Wallet. The upgrades to let you do that between coins in Jarvis have gone to Apple, to the App Store and to Google Play. So any minute you will be able to then do that on the exchange. The next part 3 of Atomic Swap will be where you can swap all the coins within the Super Wallet, and part 4 is where you can swap them into the fiat currency in your country to withdraw. Okay, so all of these parts of Atomic Swap are happening, as you know now. Now, that's a bit about the background of Cloud Token. Now I'm going to show you how you earn your tokens and some of the earnings that you can have. But before I do, I have to run through our income disclaimer because I am not a financial advisor. I'm just me. Okay. I show people Cloud Token based on my experiences and my knowledge and what I have found out today. All right. There's certainly not any financial advice that I'm giving you. I'm not a financial investment company, and I make no representations or guarantees of any income that you can derive from this. Okay. I don't recommend you outlay money that you cannot afford to lose. Don't rush into anything. Do your own research. Very, very, very important. And what I mean by do your own research is I've given you a lot of information. So you need to go and check up on Ronald I. You need to check up on Ori and BitBeta and 4th generation. You need to check up on our contracts that we've got. All the things that I'm going through with you, that's research, validating what I'm telling you. What isn't research is going onto YouTube and put, is Cloud Token a scam? Okay, that's not called research. That's called feathering the pockets of the YouTubers with $2.50 for you clicking on a stupid video that they are normally promoting their company by telling you that the one that you're looking at is trash. All right. You will waste hours and get absolutely nowhere. Research the facts, okay? Very, very important. Myself or any team members are not liable for damages, expenses, or losses that you suffer from the information that I'm giving you. As with any business, your results may vary and will be based on your individual capacity, business experience, expertise, and level of desire. All right, there are no guarantees concerning the level of success you may experience. Everyone's success depends on their dedication, desire, and motivation to win with Cloud Token. Okay. So let me show you how you will benefit. Firstly, as an individual, if you deposit your crypto into your account, you will receive between 6 and 12% every single month in Cloud Tokens. All right. You can withdraw or cancel it at any time. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have $1,000 worth of Bitcoin sat on an exchange or sat on your ledger or sat on your Trezor. All right. All of those things are paying you nothing every single month to hold them there. All right. So you go, do you know what? I'm going to give Cloud Token a go. I'll move my Bitcoin onto my wallet there and receive between 6 and 12%. All right. Let's say it grows at 10% for the month. So your $1,000 has just been paid to you, or the 10% giving you an extra $100. I want to put this into perspective to you. Your $1,000 sat in your lovely bank account up the road, okay? They will pay you 0.8% in a year, okay? It will take you 10 years for your bank to pay you $100 interest on your $1,000. 10 years, okay? You can earn this opportunity 10% in 1 month with us every single month on a fully sustainable ecosystem. All right. Your account balance is adjusted daily. So you receive a proportion of that $100 every single day that your coin is in Jarvis being used to trade. Okay. Benefits of sharing. Now, this is where it becomes exciting. If you want to share, then there's a requirement. The first requirement is you have to have a minimum of $500 US on your wallet in crypto. We normally advise people to have between $600 and $650 because you do not want to drop under $500 and then lose out on your downline's utility tokens that you're going to be paid. Okay. So on your first level, if you pop next door and saw your mate John, and he says, I'm in, here's my $500. Okay. John's going to receive, let's say, 5 Cloud Tokens every single day. All right. And you will also receive 5 Cloud Tokens for John joining. 100% on your front line. Okay. He pops next door and sees Sally. Sally comes, there's my 500, I'm in. Okay. You will receive 50% on that second level. Okay. Excuse me. And John will also receive 100%. All right. So in order to get your second level, you have to have brought in personally 2 people. Okay. So if you want to be paid on 5 levels, you personally need to have introduced 5 people. And that's how it works. And you can bring in a total of 16 people, and that will pay you all the way down to 21 levels. All right. You get 5% on all the other levels. Now, what I'm going to show you here is a little financial example. Let's just say you are able to go out and find 3 people. Okay, one of those had 0.1 of a Bitcoin, the other one had a Bitcoin, and the other one had 0.05 of a Bitcoin. So that's about $1,000, 10,500. Okay, those people will receive, or the 3 of them together, about $1,150 a month. All right, in returns in Cloud Token, and so will you. All right, so on your level 1, you'll get that. Sally does the same. She brings in 3 people as well, puts in another 3,500. So that's another $175. All right, so in total, just for those 6 people with that amount of money, you will receive every single month until the cows come home $1,325 dollars. All right. That is not from robbing each other and using their money. Jarvis is using whatever that is, what, 10, 13, $14,500 in Bitcoin there, it is using that every single day to trade. And the money that it makes with that pays these $100 and $1,000 every single month. It's paid from the funds that it produces. It is not paid by waiting for somebody to join. Okay, very, very, very important. Okay, so that would give you around 3,000 cloud tokens in a month, just for those people joining. And then again, further levels down, you receive another 5%. Now, on top of those individual things, the company has a qualification bonus. All right. Once you get 200,000 underneath you, you get to a C1. All right. And you receive an extra 5% on all levels. So on your level 3 to 21, your business doubles. It's gone from 5 to 10%. Okay. When you get 3 C1s, you get to C2. When you're 3 C3s and so on, all the way down to C5s. Monetary wise, I'm a C1 at the moment. I have 1 C1 under me. I'm about to get another. Hopefully within like 10 more days, I'll be a C2. As a C1, I'm earning around $650 US every single day from my downline. I have about 700,000 US under me at the moment. That will get up to over $1 million by the time I get to C2. As a C2, I will see between 1 and 4,000 US dollars a day. As a C3, Luigi, our upline, is a C3. He has about 20 million under him now. He sees about 25 million 25,000 cloud tokens a day. So around 20,000 US dollars every single day of the week. C4, 50, 60,000, and C5s run 100 grand. And we have a C5 in the business daily, all generated from our funds being invested and traded by Jarvis. Okay, it's a very, very clever ecosystem, and everyone can change their lives. Trust me, you really honestly can. Very, very quickly and very, very easily. Why should you join us? Quite simple, as I said earlier, you're not buying anything here. All you're doing is holding your crypto coin. All right, this is not network marketing where you have to buy products, fill your garage, and then go and flog them to everybody that you can, or you rely on people placing their orders every single month so that you earn commission from them. None of that doesn't exist. This is affiliate marketing. All right, you're just holding your coins and you're being rewarded every single month for those coins being used. Okay, there's no packages to buy, no membership fees, no auto ships, no contracts. You withdraw any time. You can earn passively without sponsoring. That's massive. Okay, you do not have to sponsor anyone into this business. You can just say, I've got a Bitcoin, I'm putting it in here, thank you very much, I'm happy. And you can win and get your 6 to 12% every single month returns from that. All right, that's the first, because normally you have to buy products and sell them to somebody, all right, in order for you to continue to receive commissions. All right, the token generates revenue from our trading. It can go up 10 times or more over the next 12 months. All right, I'm going to give you a couple of examples here. Let's say over the next 12 months you accumulate 50,000 cloud tokens. All right, we launch at, let's say, 30 cents. Let's say we go up 10 times that, all right, and get to $3. Your 50,000 cloud tokens are worth 150 USD. All right, let's say we got to $5 cloud token value. It's worth $250,000 to you. A lot of money, life-changing amounts of money just for holding reward tokens that you're being paid with daily that are also going up in value. Okay. Future growth. Let's say you get to 200,000 cloud tokens and the value gets to $10. All right, that's 2 million US dollars. If you live here in Australia, it's 3 million Aussie. Okay, that's the mortgage paid off, nice car, and plenty of money in the bank to travel for the rest of your life, just by accruing 200,000 cloud tokens and the price getting to $10. Okay, so huge opportunities. I want to thank you all for taking a look. Go back to the person that talked to you about Cloud Token. If you've got some questions that you want to ask, then unmute yourself and feel free to ask away.
Tim, I'm going to kick off a question which has been answered to Judy, and I think she knew the answer anyway. She was just confirming it. But one of the questions she was asking was, can somebody introduce people without funding their account? The answer is yes, but they will only pick up the 100% matching bonus when their account is funded and it isn't backdated. So if anybody...
Right. So if they join somebody and the account is 0, and that person then goes and joins 20 people, until that person has $500 or more in their account, they will receive nothing from the 20 people that they have put in, and you'll receive nothing from that person with 0 in your account if you were the sponsor.
Good question.
But you will receive from their downline, just not that person.
Yeah, if anybody's got any questions, either type your question into the chat or just unmute yourself and fire away. Tim, I'm just going to ask a question because somebody asked me this the other day. Do we know how many C1s, C2s, C3s, C4s and C5s we've got?
No idea. Not enough. Okay. I don't know, actually, is the answer. It's a good question. Maybe you should ask that.
Yeah, I will do.
Like, you know, you hear it all the time. Like, you know, you see the things on the Facebook. Congratulations to so-and-so, C1, C2s. Like, obviously, the higher you go, the less there are.
And have we any update figures on the number of members?
I heard it was about 650,000 downloads with about 420,000 active.
420,000, okay. Still amazing when you think about it. We're not even, have we hit 4 months old yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, just, I think.
3 months old.
3 months, yeah. Amazing.
On the 12th.
Okay, I have put a note in the chat for the links to the Facebook groups. I would recommend anybody or everybody on this call and anybody you've got to add them to the Facebook chat rooms. There are 2 main rooms. The first one, which is the what's it called? Cloud Token Power Team group, is for anybody looking as an example or anybody that's involved. And the second one, the lower one, is for paid members only.
Scott has asked how many downloads there are. Over 650,000 downloads of the wallet so far. And Gary wants to know about the number of CTO in circulation. I'm not sure on that figure. The last figure I heard was that we had 105 million cloud token in circulation, and then 8 million of those have been sold out and gone back into the company, leaving a balance of like 96 million. That was about 3 weeks ago, so that figure will be changed.
Okay, and just to remind everybody, we have another call in the morning, UK time, 10 a.m. For anybody that wants to take advantage of that call. I will be sending the link out as soon as this call is finished. So unless anybody has got any other questions, I'm going to thank everybody for being on the call tonight. But if you do have a question, unmute yourself now. Otherwise, thanks very much, Tim.
I'll stay on and everybody can leave. You and I need to have a quick chat.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Thanks, Judy. Thanks, JJ.
Thanks, guys.
Speak again soon.
Do you want to end the recording, Duncan?
I will do, yeah. Do you want to pop into this room again, Tim?
We'll just stay on here.
Okay.
Or do you want to end it?